Greetings, Benjamin J. the Nagant Man here with another offering for YouTube. Today we're going to be covering the disassembly, field stripping of the Yugoslavian Model 57 Tokarev automatic pistol. Now, as you can see, this is a Browning design. It is in fact nearly identical in shape to the Browning pocket pistol manufactured by Colt. This is called, of course, a Soviet Browning. Internally, it's virtually identical as far as the locking mechanism and layout of the gun in general to the .45 automatic Colt 1911. So, like all automatic pistols, before we proceed with our disassembly and field stripping, make sure that the pistol is clear, slide to the rear, check the chamber, check the magazine, it is clear. Now this has a magazine safety, so you want to let the slide go into battery and lower the hammer before you remove the magazine. So, just like the Colt, push the button, pull the magazine out, set it aside. Now the layout is virtually identical to the Colt automatic pistol, with the exception that on the right hand side of the frame there is a spring steel locking bar that captures the slide stop. So simply push that bar to the rear, turn the pistol over, push back on the slide slightly, push the slide stop up, carefully remove it from the pistol, making sure you don't scratch the finish. Let the slide go forward off of the frame, set the frame aside, turn the slide assembly over. We're going to remove the recoil spring. Now, unlike the Colt, the recoil spring comes out before you remove the barrel bushing. So simply push forward, lift it up, pull it out, and you can see that, again, unlike the Colt, this is an integral unit. The recoil spring is captured on the guide rod, and the guide rod is articulated on a pin. So there is no further disassembly required. Simply clean this, lubricate it, make sure it's free of corrosion, set it aside. Now, to remove the barrel bushing, simply rotate it 180 degrees, pull the bushing forward and out of the slide. Now, to remove the barrel, push the swinging link forward, unlock the slide from unlock the barrel from the slide, push the barrel forward and out of the slide. Now, there's a significant difference here. Although you can see it utilizes Browning's swinging link method of locking, one of the major differences is that on the Tokarev, the locking lugs go all the way around the barrel. Now this was done simply to simplify manufacture. This entire barrel is turned out of a piece of bar stock, so they simply left their barrel lugs, or the locking lugs, all the way around the barrel. So check your swinging link, make sure it's free to move, no corrosion, no damage, no cracks, lubricate it, set it aside. Now, one of the major differences between the Tokarev and the Colt design is that the hammer spring, the sear, and the disconnector are all contained in one modular unit. You remove the entire unit from the pistol, examine it, make sure there's no corrosion, no cosmoline, no damage that we can see, lubricate it, clean it. And this was done so if there's ever a repair needed in the field, you simply replace the entire modular unit. Set it aside and then check your frame. Now, there's no damage, there's no corrosion, the pistol is clean, make sure the ways are clean. When this pistol arrived, it was packed in cosmoline. It is virtually unfired. There is not a mark, there's not even a mark on the feed ramp from the bullets. So the pistol may have been carried, but it appears to be virtually unfired. So that covers basic field stripping and disassembly. When you go to reassemble it, there is one tricky spot, and that is getting the modular unit to drop back in. You simply drop it in, and as you can see, a space remains between the bottom of the modular unit and the top of the frame. This can be very frustrating because you think, well, it came out, why won't it go back in? There's a secret to it. Before you put the modular unit back in, put the safety on, drop the modular unit back into position, push the safety down, and the modular unit will drop in full depth. So set that aside. Take your slide, take your barrel, make sure the link is all the way forward, slide the barrel into position in the slide, reinstall your barrel bushing, again, down, rotate it 180 degrees, set it down, recoil spring. Recoil mechanism itself has a half moon cutout on its bottom that allows it to ride on top of the barrel. Make sure that's going in correctly. Slide it into position, push the link back, slide it into position all the way down, and make sure it is locked into position and the link is up. It is. Alright. We proceed once again to reinstall it on the frame. Again, make sure your modular unit is in the correct position. It's all the way down. Slide the frame back, or slide back onto the frame. Now, you will have to push the slide back slightly. You can see that that link needs to line up with this hole. So simply push back slightly, take your slide stop, slide it into position. Now this is important. Since it's free to turn, make sure that it does not scratch the pistol. You'll see lots of Tokarev pistols with this big silver arc that's been scribed into the side of the pistol, and that's from someone carelessly replacing the slide stop, letting it turn and scratch the finish. So carefully line it up, it goes back into position, turn the pistol over, push the lock forward until it once again captures the slide stop, cock the hammer, reinstall your magazine, pull the slide to the rear, let it go into battery, check your safety, make sure it's working. It is. Lower the hammer, and there's an interesting slide stop or hammer block safety on this pistol. If you watch the pistol, or if you watch the hammer when I push the safety on, it tilts the hammer slightly to the rear. As you take the safety off, the hammer will go slightly forward. So it's a good hammer block safety should the pistol ever be dropped. In any case, that is full disassembly and field stripping of the Model 57 Yugoslavian Tokarev pistol. Now this pistol comes with the original holster, spare magazine, and folding handle cleaning rod. Now as you can tell by this cleaning rod, there's not a scratch on it. So as I said, the pistol may have been carried, but it does not look as if it's ever been fired. And I have one of the cartridges here. This is the 7.62 by 25 millimeter automatic cartridge. It is virtually identical in dimensions to the 7.63 Mauser cartridge used in the broom handle Mauser, just loaded to much higher velocities. In fact, this and the new 5.7 round are the only two cartridges that will in fact penetrate a Kevlar vest. So that is basic field stripping of the Yugoslavian Model 57 Tokarev pistol, and this is applicable to all Tokarev pistols. They are all virtually identical, some minor changes. I chose the Yugoslavian simply because it comes equipped with a safety. The Soviet Tokarev had no safety at all when they manufactured it. In order to import them now, they are adding a safety, so they're not original pistols. In any case, good luck with your Tokarevs. I hope this was of some value to you, and I'll be submitting some more videos to YouTube. Have fun with your Tokarev, be careful, and thank you for watching.